Hey guys, so if you've watched some of my other videos, you've seen some of the videos that I've done on my bike. I really enjoy riding my bike. I enjoy speaking in the helmet and telling my story, narrating it while I'm driving. It's a lot easier to narrate when you're on the bike, and it's a lot of fun as well. So I've been battling with the audio quite badly, in fact. And I looked on the internet and all of the how to do audio or video, what do they call them, moto blogs or video blogs while driving a motorbike and all of that nonsense. And a lot of them recommend one of these lavalier mics. So I bought one, stuck it in my helmet, and I didn't mess around with the gain or anything like that, but I stuck it in the helmet and I gave it a bash. And the results were terrible. They were horrific. The sound quality is not great in these videos, and it sounds a little like this. Brace yourself, it's quite bad.
The right change for me back in, and all sorted. Anyway, tip of the day.
yeah, not great. So I decided then and there that I'm not going to mess around with buying the latest Pink Panther mouse covered microphone that you can buy. There's a point where you just stop buying stuff and you make your own plan, which is what I do pretty much 99% of the times. So when I was at school, I remember one of my science teacher explained the physics of a speaker to me. You basically have an electrical line going up to a magnet, and it forces a pad to create vibrations, and that's your sound. A mic is the exact opposite. It just has some other pad that picks up vibrations and converts it into electrical current, which you have a pickup somewhere, and then you turn it into usable noise, right? So I decided to take standard earphones that I got from a cell phone kit years ago, and I basically turned them into mics. So just before we go too far, you get two types of earphones for cell phones. You get the hands-free kit, which comes with a microphone, and that is got the 4 rings on the jack. You can't use this one, all right? For the GoPro, you need a TRS connector, so that's got the 3 pins. It's completely different. So the earphones that I'm using currently in my helmet don't have the hands-free, and they're just standard earphones. So as long as you got the TRS connection on your earphones, they will work as mics on the GoPro. Obviously if you have the media mod or the GoPro adapter for a jack pickup. I put these inside my helmet. The nice thing about earphones like this is they're actually designed to be less sensitive. So they're inside your ears. So even from a noise perspective, right? The vibrations that the currents create on the pad is not excessive because it's right inside the ear. So if you convert these to mics and you put them inside the helmet, you're not going to get as much distortion from the noise on the outside because they're not designed to pick up distortion. They're actually designed with a much stiffer film, so they're not going to pick up as much of the vibration. So they're actually perfect for in-helmet mics. And because I got them for free with the cell phone years ago, I mean, you can pick these things up anywhere as long as you got the TRS connection. They'll work. They're less sensitive than the lavalier mic options and all the other mic options that you get on the internet. But look, let's stop talking about it. This is what it sounds like. Now, compared to the video that I had previously, it is a massive improvement. And by the way, these videos haven't been modified at all, so there's no gain change or no post-production. This is how it came out off the camera. It sounded a little bit like this.
So how do these earphones as mics actually work in practice? I mean, it's nice to do a video and tell everyone they work, but I mean, let's give them a test. So I'm doing about 30, well, on my clock it says 30 miles an hour, but I've got the Baker's gearbox, so you need to multiply that by 2. So I'm doing about 80 k's now, 80 k's an hour, and I'm about to turn onto the highway, and our speed limit on the highway is 120 k's an hour. So that'll show up as 60 miles on my clock because of the 2-to-1 ratio. And what you're looking for in a mic is you want to hear the engine, but you don't want to hear sort of too much wind noise. And the problem with the lavalier marks, just this guy's in my blind spot. Come on, off you go. I find a lot of guys, they want to drive up next to me so that they can have a look at the bike. Alright, but anyway, let's test this. Let's test this mic at 120 k's an hour and see how much noise we get from it. So that's a little over 120 k's an hour. I am wearing earplugs in my helmet, which I always do anyway, especially if I'm going to go on the highway. But I'm talking normally. The GoPro has the automatic wind cancellation setting on. So obviously the GoPro is taking away a lot of the wind, hopefully. So these earphone mics should just be picking up my voice. And hopefully the position of the mics inside the cheek pads will take away a little bit of the wind inside the helmet, but obviously it can't do anything about the noise outside the helmet. And then just talking normally, I'm hoping to get a good sound on my videos. So if you compare this to the noise that I was getting from a lavalier mic, which obviously picks up absolutely everything because it's designed to sit like almost 20 centimeters away from the voice, you know, where you're talking from, or the noise, where the noise is coming from. Now we have a lot less sensitive mics and they're not going to pick up as much of the wind noise and the background noise, but they should still pick up my voice and also this beautiful engine noise. So yeah, I hope this video will help guys not to spend money that they don't need to on mics that will just leave you disappointed. And I hope you can do just what I do. It's a lot cheaper. And yeah, let me know if it works for you. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. Appreciate it. Enjoy riding.